Okay, so now better. King's engine, weapon of choice here. I'll stop that E5 from white. I don't know if this is that brilliant. Okay, but kick his bishop with H6 is worth doing that. So Queen E7 or G5, maybe G5. I'm playing into his plan really of weakening F5. I'll just maneuver a knight at E3. I think I need to do this. This would be nice to put pressure on D5 and E4. Knight C5 here. I think bishop B7 first, I think. So G5 for knight E4. I'll protect this queen, which also protects E5. So let's see. G5 is on the cards now for knight E4. Maybe if he plays B4, maybe knight E6. He plays knight E5. Is there knight F4? Whoa. Okay, he's giving me another move to play with, but he's blocked in my bishop. I'm trying to embarrass that queen, or knight C4. B5 might be interesting. There's knight B3. What about just a rook move here? Tricky. Bishop move. How about queen E6? Gets out the pin. There's bishop C4. G5 for knight D7. Okay, so knight E6 loses a pawn, so let's just go back for a sec. Protects F6 as well. C5 again. Why not C5 again? Renew the pressure on E4. So I don't know about King G7 or G5. Oh, G5 I think for knight H5 to F4. If I can get this bishop on that diagonal later, that'd be cool. Okay, giving him F5 to play with. If he comes to F5, Queen F6, is that a big deal? There. So he goes knight E3, I play Queen F6. Right. Am I meltdown here? Right, let's try and get some negative thoughts out of my mind here. Even though the position looks a bit gloomy, there's a bit E5 pressure. I think King G7. And hope for the best. No, there's knight D6. Can't do that. Queen E6 might be a lot more prudent because I'm controlling D6. Okay. Now even F6 or G4 is possible. F6 looks more secure. That diagonal, if I can play King G7 as well before he crashes through with a tactic. Mind you, he's got a tactic Rook D7. Whoops. I can play Queen E6 after. Rook d7. I've got to get the king off this diagonal. Okay, get the queen off anyway. Right, threatening now bishop e4. He plays knight f5. King h7. Bishop g7. King h7. It's all a bit grim actually in this position at the moment. So, frontal pressure. Why is he giving me frontal pressure? And e5. Why is he giving me e5? Why would he want to do that? Lots of trump cards have emerged. Knight on e5. Is there a tactical reason for this? He wanted to give up the e4 pawn for a trap. I'm just going to play knight e5. You can always sack and play bishop d3 there. Knight e5, just try and contest things positionally. I can take the knight e5. I can even play g4 the knight e5, so I can keep my knight cozy on e5. The tide turns, I hope. Okay. Alright, if I just... That's really horrible. Hang on. And take on f3. He's always got a check on there, on that diagonal. I think I'd rather sack the exchange here. Knight e5, bishop e8. I'll take on d1 and take on f3. What's the alternative? Rook e7 is palatable, surely. Just rook e7 is a sane alternative. Goes into a self-hit. No, it's not a sane alternative. Oh, let's just do this. Okay, that's not good either. Ouch! Alright, there's bishop d7 for bishop f5. Interesting. So I'm going to lose the exchange anyway. Okay, might as well be for... Oh, no, I've made a mess of this. It's bishop h6. Try and hold on to that pawn. It's a bit pathetic. Oh dear. That king can go to e6. And it's c4 for bishop c5 or not? Oh dear, oh dear. Getting these pawns for the bishop. It's not particularly convincing. Being a rook down. Is he toying with me or something? Well, I've got rook b5 check, and then I'm getting mated. Oh dear, what happened? Meltdown this morning. What happened here? There's something critical about bishop c6. Really does pounce on a few things. It was totally unnecessary. Just knight e5 was a guaranteed move here. No pin or anything. Okay, he's better, but not so hugely better. There's just too many problems after this continuation. My pawn structure is just absolutely shattered. It's diced into 4. Alright, comments or questions on YouTube, thanks so much.